With all the latest news, and we can, at this time, as ever, catch up with the weather. And Carol's got all the details, and I think the picture gives away quite a lot, doesn't it, Carol? Very good morning to you.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. Lou is...
We're really going to need the detail on that, aren't we, Carol? Look at that.
Yeah.
Nearly matches your dress, Carol.
Yeah. It's like a blue screen.
blending into the Atlantic Ocean here.
Thank you very much. To see you later on.
I'd rather like to blend into the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, yeah. I'll have a bit of that.
Carol, thank you. Should we have a look at the papers this morning? And, of course, there's one going on there. Should we have a look at the inside pages as well?
Go on, then. What have you got?
You go first, because I've just...
OK, well, nothing to do with the virus.
Right.
You'll be pleased to hear. How far would you go to save your dog?
Well, that's a very good question.
Yeah. But
I'm not sure I'd do what this person does, because I just don't have the equipment.
Well, thankfully, he had a friend who had a JCB digger, OK, which has been beautifully... Can you see this? Beautifully... But when you have your 5:55 coffee, there's normally a sort of flurry of activity in here, so we'll have to be quiet.
From now on, I'm going to say, excuse me, I need to enjoy my coffee.
Right.
I think that's absolutely brilliant. Also, just really briefly, the colour of the crockery used could alter the taste of food. They served a strawberry mousse served on a white plate, and it was deemed significantly sweeter and also preferred to the same strawberry mousse served on a black one. So there you go. Be quiet.
There you go.
When I'm drinking my coffee from now
all
on.
The big issues of the day.
I'm really going to look for... Shh! Coffee time.
I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. Anyway, it's 13 minutes past 6. Now, for many of us, living through a third lockdown, especially during the coldest months of the year, is tough to come to terms with.
Oh, it is, isn't it? There is hope on the horizon with the rollout of the vaccine. Breakfast's Graham Satchell has been speaking to families to find out how they are coping this time around.
He's on the trot. It's been trending on social media.
Well, you know what? I did not go for banana bread in either lockdown 1 or 2, but yesterday I baked banana bread.
Why no photographs?
It didn't look pretty. It tasted delicious. And I would have brought some in, but of course I can't because, you know, you've got to be COVID secure.
That's a good excuse now, isn't it?
I
baked
just
some
ate it all
magnificent
instead.
Cookies yesterday, but I didn't bring them in. I
did think of you and then thought, nah.
Oh, that's nice. Halfway there.
It's really good. 18 minutes past 6. So lockdown has meant schools have had to close their doors to most pupils and thousands of students won't be sitting exams this summer.
So how are they and their parents feeling about the prospect of missing the A-levels and GCSEs that have been worked so hard for? John Maguire has been finding out.
For the second...
And just particularly on the vaccine as well, to let you know, here at 7:30 we are speaking to Nadeem Zahawi. His job, he is vaccine minister, so there's so many questions to ask about how it's going to be rolled out, etc.
Yeah, I'm sure you've probably got questions yourself.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, let us know.
Kat's here with some sad news, actually, to start. Morning.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to another giant of football.
One of the best, wasn't he?
In this country, absolutely. Colin Bell, the king of the Kippax.
OK, quite a bit to pay attention to this morning, Carol, with regards to weather. Thank you very much. We'll see you later on.
Thanks, Carol. So, schools and colleges closed their gates to most children on Monday, but nurseries in England have been allowed to stay open.
The government says early years settings deliver crucial care and education for youngest children, but one union fears the move could be putting staff and communities at risk. We're joined now by Neil Leach, who...
Also what we need on our telly at this time, as ever, is Carol, who's telling us all about the really cold temperatures. Morning.
Morning. The other thing, Chris, is that homeschooling is tough, and there will be people watching this morning who are worried about the next few weeks and the months ahead. And this is a genuine opportunity, isn't it? You can... Without any guilt, you can plonk your kids in front of a telly or in front of a computer and you can actually learn and have fun at the same time, which I think...
Page also at 2:30. And as they mentioned, the BBC is rolling out from Monday on CBBC a 3-hour block of curriculum-based learning, and on BBC Two as well will cater for secondary school students. So a huge programme of education on the BBC.
Yeah, their programme today is about digestion.
Stay with us. Headlines coming up.
BBC News.
And just to say, as ever, we will be here with you during the weeks, months, whatever it is. We are right here on BBC Breakfast from 6 o'clock every single morning of the week.
Yes, and thank you for all those people who take part in those wonderful pieces for us, the sort of reaction to what's going on around the country.
In recent months here at Breakfast, we've done a lot of reports around motor neuron disease. So we know that one of its cruelest effects is to rob its victims of their ability to speak.
That's what's happening to Paul Jameson, who was diagnosed with MND 3 years ago. But before it goes completely, he was determined to sing an opera with a professional baritone.
Fiona Lambden went to meet him, and we should say she filmed this before that area moved into Tier 4 restrictions. Recovery.
They made us all laugh, didn't they? Because they
they were funny.
They said they'd enjoy a night with Jason Statham. Do you remember? Which I don't think I'll ever forget.
I remember it quite vividly. Oh, very, very good luck to them. I hope they both stay well.
Yeah.
Some travel companies have started to cancel. Can you?
Thank you, Donald. Thank you.
I'm going to keep
And I need
that.
your support. Come to Washington today.
I'm going to keep that, by the way. I love that. The other thing is, what really strikes me is this is, obviously it's hard for parents. It's hard for all of us who are involved in all of this, and we're all touches our lives in different ways. But for young people, it's a real fundamental change to everything, all their